Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season. They could only manage a single win in 4 tries against these guys last year.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Yeah, you know, these are 2 rival teams that will see each other a fair amount this season. We'll see which team can tip it off with a win.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. Taking a look at the Bulls. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Jimmy Butler is out there with Calderon. And it's Valentine at the small forward.
And Thomas Robinson has been on a lot of teams here in this short time in the league. Not easy to find a spot when you're always getting moved.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And Brooklyn has possession. And Jack kicks to Robinson. Back to Jack. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Jack's got his first points of the night.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Calderon. 17 points for him last game against Cleveland. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Brook Lopez. The Nets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Bogdanovich passes to Jack. Finished off the break.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Here's Calderon. Here's Valentine. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Lopez. Watching Brook Lopez, he all the time contributes in every category. It's amazing the number of ways he affects the game.
Deadly with the shot. Tremendous touch. Back to the basket moves, facing up, makes free throws. Good offensive rebounder, capable passer. He just makes things happen.
He doesn't get the second one. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Valentine passes to Gasol. Calderon dishes to Gasol. Gasol a screen. Butler goes in. Calderon has the open look. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And talking about Lopez, he does clean the glass on the offensive end. He was 12th in offensive rebounds last year. However, he was 44th in defensive rebounds. That's one important area he definitely has to work on.
Here's Calderon following the basket by Brook Lopez. Valentine passes to Gasol. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
You know, getting back to Lopez, how good is it to have a guy with his offensive package also be a near top 10 shot blocker for you? That's what he was last season and several seasons before that. He's an all-star talent if he can just stay on the court and stay healthy.
Now here's Butler following the miss by Brook Lopez. Here's Bogdanovich. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Layup off the pick. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Gasol kicks to Calderon. Valentine passes to Calderon. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Gibson dishes to Butler. Right wing. Feeds it to Calderon. To the right side. Gasol kicks to Calderon. Out to the right wing. Here's Valentine. Good on the three-point shot. D's got 6.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
For a franchise that had so much success under his tenure, there was sure a lot of friction with Tom Thibodeau, and the Bulls front office surprised a lot of people, I know, including yourself.
Yeah, you know, it's not something that you see often. A winning coach at odds with his GM and president. With how often their differences came up, though, you knew something was afoot. I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And with Thibs, he did end up getting fired from the Bulls this past season. Some saw it coming, but still, I think surprising given the level of success he had. His imprint is all over this Bulls team in the way they approach the game.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Robin Lopez is checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. And Mirotic subbed in for D.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
1:09 left here in the first quarter.
And when you look at how Thibs got fired, I mean, there are a lot of reasons why a coach can be let go. I mean, he didn't have any performance issues, but apparently clashed in some form or fashion with the front office. Sometimes that's all it takes to be asked to go somewhere else.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Lopez, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lopez has got his second basket of the night.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Nets trail by 3. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kicks to Sloan. Uncovered. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Calderon for 3. And the Bulls get it back.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Sloan and Butler sends it back. They're able to recover.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first.
It's like a dream come true. It's hard to really picture it. I'm just proud to be Mark's brother, and I'm proud of what he's become as a basketball player and as a man.
Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way two of them, sons of medical professionals in Spain, have become two of the best centers in the NBA of this era.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers, who traded him to Memphis for his brother.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Mirotic out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Calderon in at the point guard.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow. But Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer. Was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the three-pointer by Doug McDermott. Lets a floater go. Rebound by the Bulls. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
It wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
Now here's Ellington. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Sloan. Here's Sims. And the rebound paying off as they pick up.